Today I want to talk about
Goosebumps.
the worst rated Goosebumps. We've all seen the gems. The Haunting Mask, Night of the Living Dummy. But what about the worst rated ones? As much as I like those ones going on, the pure charm of the really bad ones is where it's at. And the first episode that I watched is Sweet Peas. Now let me get into it right now. Let me talk about it. The episode starts out with our main character Nick and his friend preparing the room for the new baby that is arriving. Sam is telling Nick the baby's gonna ruin his life. And he's just like, yeah, whatever. His friend responds with the most deadpan delivery.
Be afraid, Nick. Be very afraid.
Be afraid, Nick. Be very afraid. My mom makes me do this. My mom wants to get me into acting so I can get her out of debt because she got addicted to heroin. Nick's mom and dad arrive with the new baby, and instantly he yanks the baby away from his parents and puts his face directly in the baby's face.
Hey, Grace.
As the mom takes the baby upstairs, it growls like a mountain lion. No red flags at all. It's just what babies do. As a mother of 4 kids, you'll understand one day. The next scene starts and we have Nick wearing a helmet to drown out the crying of the baby. As he gets up and takes off his helmet, he says to himself,
Doesn't she ever sleep?
"It's been months already." What are you talking about? The baby has been crying every night, full volume, for months. It is time to return this baby anywhere else besides the house. He picks it up and instantly vomits all over him.
Ugh, gross.
Mom and dad don't give a shit. He's being more responsible than these 2 adults. I mean, parents of the 90s. They didn't know what they were doing. Am I right, everybody's parents? Nick's friend is over again, and they're doing a school experiment where they're using Nick's pet gerbil as the experiment. The experiment is, how does music affect gerbils? Nick's friend goes, "Listen to this nasty shit." And they full blast the audio directly into the gerbil's ears.
What do you think, Stan?
Dear God, save us!
Nick's mom comes in telling them to shut the hell up because she finally got the baby to sleep. If you want the baby to sleep without waking up, I recommend putting him in one of these bad boys. Nick is baby talking the baby.
What a lucky girl. Look at the pretty colors.
And Nick's friend goes, "Stop treating the baby like it's a baby. It's disgusting and revolting and ugly." She instantly switches his mind. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't treat the baby like a baby that has little to no wrinkles in its brain and has no concept of being a being. And then Nick sees the baby spelling out, "Only me," with the letter blocks and goes, "Oh, holy shit, this baby got wrinkle brains." So he yells to Sam to look at what it has done. And like an idiot with no wrinkles in his brain, he touches the crime scene and tampers with the evidence. Next scene is at night and Nick wakes up by smashing his face into the floor. Should have kept on wearing that helmet, buddy. But he finds the baby watching late night TV. It shouldn't be watching late night TV. It's like 3 in the morning. There's a lot of stuff you shouldn't be watching at that time of night, at that age. Especially during the 90s. That's like the Wild West of TV. You could put anything on TV at that point. Nick tries to grab the remote from the baby's hands and it starts talking to him and saying,
Your history, big brother.
but Nick, he has the grip strength of a paraplegic chihuahua and is outmatched. That wakes up the parents. They come screaming down. "Nick, what do we tell you about watching the naughty channel at night?" And in front of the baby! Since all the blame went on to Nick, the next day, Nick goes up to the baby's room to threaten the baby. "Now look at those eyes. He's got murderous intent in those eyes. I know you're evil," he says, as he reaches to choke the baby. And again, Nick has the strength of a limbless hamster, so he again fails the strength check and is overwhelmed with pure baby strength. The baby starts shit-talking him now.
Soon I'll be the only one.
But oh, he has an audio recorder and now has evidence of the baby talking, but the evil baby, like all babies, uses its demonic devil magic to slam the door shut. And now they're gonna have a battle of the century. Why am I... And now they're gonna have a battle of the century. Oh, okay. I guess we're just in the scene and nothing happened? As Nick tries to show the recording to his parents, the audio is all messed up.
not getting away with this, understand?
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit. I'm horny as fuck, man. Freak, man. Like, I'm over here stroking my dick. Fuck, man.
Nick goes crying upstairs, and his room is a mess. He finds his dream journal in his closet, and a quarter of it is eaten. So what does Nick do? He goes to the baby, and he sticks his finger in its face. Bro, the baby has proven its mighty strength. It's got like a 16 in strength, and you have a 6. You really think putting your finger next to its mouth is a good idea?
With this.
Oh, like I was saying, Nicholas, now you have no fingers. You can see a wrinkle develop in his brain. Experience of, I shouldn't put my finger on next to the thing that whips shit with its fucking non-existent teeth. We have the family eating dinner, and the parents have something to discuss with Nick. They are tired of him and his schizo behavior, so essentially they're abandoning him and making him live with the grandparents.
Can you believe this?
I get it.
The phone rings, so the dad goes to pick it up, and he comes back, and he says, that was the doctor. He said, the baby, it's not your baby. We got the baby switched up. And Nick goes, see, I told you. I'm telling you the truth. And the dad, being a man of the 90s, says, the doctor didn't say that. Although I just told you that's what he said. It's not what he said. Only I know the truth, right, babe? I am the only one who knows and tells the truth. Isn't that right, babe? As you can see in his eyes, he has cheated on his wife multiple times. Oh, but babe, at least I told you the truth about it all. Now all that guilt I have is off my chest. So we're cool, right? I was the one who's truly hurting, babe. So what they do now? What they do is they're gonna go check with the doctor and see if this is the truth. So what do? They leave the care of the demon baby in the hands of Nick, their son that they don't trust anymore. They have a fear that this kid is gonna kill the baby, but we also trust him to take care of the baby. What? Well, at least we have Sam with us to make sure nothing goes wrong. Okay, she left.
She's not my sister.
Okay.
Ugh, now what? Oh no.
As soon as she leaves, the baby cuts the power. The Dead by Daylight match has started. Nick is searching the entire house for it. He finds his room a mess. And no, not Stanley. God, not Stanley, why? The baby eviscerated him. We find the baby in the parents' room, and it's all destroyed. With blood, rat blood all over its mouth. Oh, okay, it's just lipstick, all right. The gerbil and the baby have joined sides now, and the gerbil starts attacking Nicholas, but he looks so unfazed through the entire thing. He's like, this rat is dead to me. He has just tried to attack me. I'm going to execute him. I'm going to feed him to the coyotes later. Parents come home to Nick, about to smash the baby's head in, and he says,
this looks bad, doesn't it?
The parents were like, oh yeah, that's not our baby. And then Nicholas proceeds to, but the other parents are coming back to pick up the right baby. We're gonna do a baby trade. As they're trading the babies, the mom gets super emotional with the wrong baby. It's like, bro, I would be so happy that this little shit for months, that has been crying full volume every night is not my baby. My maternal instincts would have evaporated in like 3 days. We find out the parents in the limo are actually monsters, and look how freaked out this baby looks. It probably took them like 83 takes where they got a shot where the baby wasn't in fear of its life crying. And, oh wait, it turns out that the right baby is evil too.
I'm Big Brother Nicholas. Could that baby talk and give me some food? None of that mushy junk.
The second Goosebumps we're going to be watching is The Barking Ghost. The episode starts with two pirates getting pursued because they stole a sack of gold. One wants to hide the gold before they are found.
We have to hide the gold!
McCrusty Jack Sparrow wants to hide the gold in the tree, but Owen Barnacle Crust Wilson doesn't want to hide it there because it be the changing tree.
No! Not in there! That's
the changing tree.
And if you don't realize what time period it is yet, they hit you with the...
We're living in the 17th century! No!
As they say this, they are pushed into the changing tree and are violently mauled. Mauled so hard, we are taken to the future with our main character, Cooper. He's looking out the window because he hears barking dogs.
Did you hear that?
It's just the wind, Cooper.
Wind doesn't go scrunching through the leaves.
I know it's hard to get used to a new house. It's full of strange sounds.
Okay, buddy, yeah, that's like what you say to your kid when there's like a tree branch rustling the window. But that is clearly the sound of dogs.
Oh, sure, like barking dogs.
You're the only kid I know.
The delusional parents put Cooper to bed, and as the mom leaves and says goodnight, the dad follows and tells him,
I know you aren't a super Chad like me when I was your age, you know, an all-state Chud quarterback, but grow the fuck up, Cooper. Good night, pussy.
As Cooper's trying to fall asleep, he is about to be mauled by a dog that was hiding underneath his bed. Oh, okay. It's just his Toy Story Sid looking ass brother. Whew, even I thought that was a real dog for a second with its lizard latex fur. It's now in the morning and we have Cooper's brother, Mickey, struggling bicep curls with 5 pounds. And Cooper says, I'm looking for dog tracks. So Cooper goes out to the woods all by himself. Bad move, dude. We all know the local perverts all hang out in the woods. He ends up finding a gold coin. Hey, yar, yar, go, she dog. Hey, yar. Fucking.
Why couldn't the 11-year-old get into the pirate movie? Why, it was rated.
And see right there? That belongs to the hand of only a pervert. Cooper screams stranger danger and he bolts out. He didn't make it too far because the hand belonged to a neighbor. You never met me ever before, but I'm hanging out in these woods and I'm your neighbor. There's no neighbor in like a 6-mile radius, all right? Where the hell did you come from? But this is his neighbor, Fergie. Fergie, who easily catches up to him. She tells him, yeah, the family that used to live in that house, in your house, they're all dead now. We don't know. All their belongings were left behind, but they all just went missing. And presumably, they're just dead. And she goes, oh God. Do you hear that? As Fergie abandons the boy to get devoured by dogs, the dogs show up. Okay, alright. Knowledge time. Little you know, I am a professional dog trainer. If a dog ever runs up to you and starts barking, it's a false charge, alright? The reason why dogs start barking like that is because it's a fear reaction. Usually, dogs do what we call fear barking. And that barking that gets labeled, oh, they're vicious, they're angry dogs. Nah, they're just scared dogs who have found a way to get something they don't like away from them. Now, dogs, they also have a thing called prey drive. That is their internal drive to chase a prey that is running away. If we just stand our ground and we don't run away, everything is gonna be all right. And he immediately ran away. That he's gonna die.
Dad, help! Help me, they're after me!
Cooper, calm down, calm down.
Cooper makes it home to his dad and he's out of breath. He tells his dad that 2 dogs almost took his leg. His father tells him,
Well, your leg looks pretty good to me. I know it's easy to start seeing things while walking in the woods, especially with your sick little twisted, mentally ill mind. God, I love your brother so much more.
Cooper now wakes up in the middle of the night to find the house has been trashed by the 2 dogs. I love how you can see the dogs. They're not even looking at Cooper. They're looking in the corner because the trainer is in the corner with their reward.
Did you see it?
Later in the morning, Cooper and Fergie devise a plan to meet up and find the space and time to find dogs. It's nighttime, and immediately it's dog time.
You're out my ears, God!
I think they want us to go with them.
Oh, what's this? Oh, the dogs aren't trying to attack them? Wow, they are good dogs. Of course, all dogs are good. All dogs go to heaven.
What are you trying to show us?
Yeah, They just wanted to make it look like a double slooper slide. They're pushed into the changing tree and are confronted by the two pirates who have been transformed into those two dogs.
3 centuries ago, my companion and I were coming through these very woods, and then, for no reason, 2 vicious dogs flung themselves upon us.
No reason? You were running away. You're criminals.
Excuse me?
We are going to change places, and you will be like us dogs condemned to roam these woods forever.
That is the greatest clip in cinema history.
I feel kind of strange.
Me too.
What's happening to us?
A dog!
And now they get turned into dogs. Meanwhile, the two pirates took over Fergie and Cooper's body. Dog Fergie and Cooper, they break into the house as the family's eating, causing the two pirates and Mickey to go chasing after them, ending up back at the changing tree. Jeez, that was fast.
Be careful. Why? Look where we are.
Oh, okay, so they're aware of the plan. They're aware. And they get pushed in anyways. But what's this?
Right.
Where's Mickey? Mickey comes out of the changing tree acting strange.
Are you alright, Mickey?
What's with your brother?
Who knows? He's always been a little weird, if you ask me.
Yeah, man, he's acting different because he just entered and exited the changing tree. I wonder if he switched bodies with something. All right, and they left him behind. They do not care about Mickey at all. Oh, Mickey. He's a chipmunk now.
You weasel! Don't leave me here! What am I gonna do? You gotta help me, Cooper! This isn't funny anymore!
Oh. Well, they left him behind. And Mickey, well, he's gonna have to live the life of a chipmunk. The wonderful, simple life of such a small creature. Climbing trees, foraging for all the nuts he wants. A peaceful...
Hey! Let that kid go!
Our final episode today is The Bad Hair Day. The episode starts with our main character Tim and his friend Foz with the most terrible ADR I have heard in a long time.
Come on, Tim, that trick is so old.
Come on, just pick a card. I need you to pick a card.
What you need is some new tricks like a mazo.
Yeah, but they're so expensive.
The boys go to Mr. Malik's magic shop to buy new props for Tim to become a better magician. And we all know it's the tool that makes the better artist, not the talent of that person. It's the tool. Now let me tell you, I want to talk about something. Today I want to talk about Reddit. I've been down this rabbit hole of startup YouTube and new YouTuber subreddits. At first, it was great. People helping each other out and just being like, how do I make a better thumbnail? But then there's those people. There's those people that are like,
Where's the gimme quick, get me money real fast technique, everybody?
fuck, what am I talking about? Anyways, since Mr. Malik is seeing that the boys are interested in buying a new prop, he shows them one of his little doodads right here.
Guillotine. That's right. See, they would take your put your in here like so, and then... Now, I just can't quite reach with my hand, so just move that lever over there. That'll lock the blade in place. No, not that one!
After cutting off his and traumatizing these kids, Mr. Malik rewards them with 2 tickets to the Amazo's Bizarre Adventure tickets. I don't know what the fuck it was called again. Ooh, but the show is at 10 p.m. and it is a school night. No way that their parents are gonna let them do this. So Tim decides to sneak out of the house because it is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Where are you going?
As he's sneaking out of the house, he's jump scared by his weird little gremlin sister, and she threatens him that, hey, if you don't take me to the show with you, I'm gonna tell mom.
No way! Besides, you hate magic.
Whatever. Mom!
We get to the show, and it's taking place at the guy's creepy, decrepit exorcist house. Amazo picks out Tim out of the audience for his next new trick, and Amazo tells Tim before he closes the box, by the way, if you see a red-headed boy in there in a Hawaiian shirt, tell him his cat gave birth to a new litter, and I fucked his mom.
Here we go.
As the trick starts, Tim is hurled down a vent into a French-style dungeon.
When I open the trunk, Tim will be no more!
Oh, who cares about Tim? The redhead boy he was just talking about is here. I love callback comedy. After the rest of 2 hours 2 hours being down there, he's finally let out by some other guy who looks like Bill Murray. But the guy opens the door and he's like, "Kid, get the fuck out. We're done. Show's over. Get out of here." Also, no adult was worried about this child disappearing in a box. Nobody was like, "Where'd that kid go? Is he part of the show? Or did that kid just get kidnapped?" "Well, he did return the redheaded boy." "That's not a fucking boy. That's a 45-year-old man in makeup." No kid wears Hawaiian shirts. As Tim is walking to the exit, he sees Amazo's personal dressing room. He walks in and he wants to talk to Amazo.
Mr. Amazo? They left me locked up in that room for the whole...
Do you know how many kids would give their right arm to be in my show? Now get out of here, you little brat.
Eh? What? Can you speak up? You're a little bit far away and I can't hear you in this 6x6 foot room. Amazo calls him a stupid brat, and I don't care who you are. I just used you to gain notoriety and fame, and like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So as defiance, he takes Amazo's suitcase out of spite. Very respectable. The little sister is like the starter evolution of the other sister from Hereditary. They have the same vibe going on.
He booby-trapped. I think it's a computer chip or something.
And they finally get home, and I guess he booby-trapped the suitcase with a computer chip in it? Okay, yeah, buddy, don't get ahead of yourself in this timeline. You're not there in technology. For some random magician who works his everyday crumb magic to put food on the table. We have a technology that exists today that can make 500 images of Marge Simpson with double J cups in 34 seconds. You are not in the realm of that booby trap being made by this guy. As they're going through the suitcase, Jenny finds a sheet that turns her into a rabbit. Turns out, it's not Jenny. Jenny got sent to the Shadow Realm.
What the fuck is this world?
What did they do to?
If it's you, give me a sign.
You want a sign? Go to the corner. It says stop.
This is El Sydney, wizard extraordinaire. He tells Tim that Jenny was sent to another magic dimension, the Shadow Realm. Now El Sydney tells Tim when he was a young boy wanting to be amazing at magic, he had a real magic wand and he wanted to show Amazo. He wanted to be his little boy assistant. But Amazo turned him into a rabbit and stole El Sydney's tricks and his magic wand for himself. El Sydney tells him, once we get my wand back, my magic wand back, I'll bring your sister back the moment we get it. They're back at Amazo's house now, and Tim instantly gets distracted. You're on this hunt for a real magic wand. You think this stupid thing is gonna stop me? No, I wanna find the magic wand. He opens up a cabinet, wands fall out, but there is only one real one. He finally finds the wand after 50 attempts. Now, Sydney wants him to give him the wand, but Tim, actually being smart for once, tells him, no, we have a deal. You bring my sister back first. And so he does. This little rodent child spits on her brother and just goes home. Pretty good writing, actually. I don't want any more screen time with this child. I just don't like this child. Now, if you haven't gone on yet, that's okay. If you've been seeing how this rabbit has been talking, and talking like a fucking creep, you would make the assumption that the rabbit's the bad guy now. Sydney tells him that with all that talent, I could use you in an act. You'll have magic powers too. You give some people a glimmer of power, and they crumble to whatever words that worm tongue is in their ear. Tim puts El Sydney in the coffin to turn him back into a human. As the spell is going on, Amazo comes in and saying,
You, the kid from the disappearing act last night. What happened to you? Where did you go?
I waited, and then you told me to beat it, remember?
I did. I never said that. Ah, you found my magic kit. Great.
By the way, have you seen the rabbit? He's actually an evil magician that I turned into a rabbit for the good of humanity. He's like the worst shit ever, kid. He's like the Antichrist.
I'm home.
That is exactly what I thought he'd look like with a voice like that. I can't smack my spell. The character is just a weird white guy Redditor who just watched Beetlejuice for the first time and has made it his entire personality.
Look who's back in New York City!
You should not be touching that kid. You're taking your weirdo method acting a little too real. Tim just wants to leave at this point, but El Sydney casts his gaslight spell and tells Tim,
I need you in my act.
Really? Well, yeah.
Then,
Hold on.
Some people just don't learn. This is the Darwin effect. This is survival of the fittest, like in its purest form. You give him a grain of power, and you do whatever that neckbeard man from the internet says. He turns both Amazo and Tim into rabbits with his big return doing shows.
Sydney! Or who's not afraid to split hairs?
Don't worry, Tim. I'll think of something. I'll get us out of this.
If you like this content, please like and subscribe. I will see you next time. Bye.